reviewing the Nick Shirley's Minnesota fraud scandal. Let's jump into this. I'll share my opinions as we kind of work our way through it. Let's jump in there.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. What do you guys think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
What was this money spent on? 1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
Answer the question. Are there children? There's no children inside this building.
Potentially the largest fraud scandal in U.S. history is taking place in Minnesota, as literally billions of dollars have been
18 billion? That's crazy.
Funneled through Somali-ran fraudulent businesses. So much fraud, it could actually almost replace the entire GDP of Somalia. These fraudsters have worked hand in hand with the Minnesota government as they enabled billions of dollars to be given to fraudulent businesses underneath welfare purposes. Some of this money eventually landed in the hands of terrorist groups in Somalia like the Al-Shabaab, and others enriched themselves all at the U.S. taxpayers' expense. And in this video we will break down all of the fraud from start to finish, from going to the fraudulent businesses and confronting the people who are making millions of dollars from the government. And we will also be confronting the incompetent government leaders who let this fraud happen. And to make this happen, I met up with a man who's been doing his own investigation for years now, as he has seen the fraud firsthand. His name is David. Let's get into this and be prepared to be shocked.
How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion. How I got involved is that where my office is here in Minneapolis, I'm sort of in the heart of all of this fraud, and I would see these child care centers. I said, well, there aren't any kids there. It's the middle of the day, and all I see are a couple of guys standing out front smoking. And then I'd go by another daycare and I'd see the same thing. I said, well, where do these kids play? And so I started to go online and look, and I said, this place is licensed for 80 children.
Let's jump to the first scene or whatever.
Coming up on all of these different types of businesses. And then, of course, we have the transport.
Where are we going now?
We're going to a place called Mako Child Care, which actually has another child care registered at the same address called Mini Child Care Center.
So we should see lots of children if there's this child care center, especially if there's two.
The two of them combined are licensed for 120.
And how much money have these child care centers received?
None of those vans have moved in 6 months. None of them. In 2020, one of them received 1.3 million. In 2021, they got 987,000. In 2022, they got 714,000. That's the last I have for that one. And then the other one,
3 million, basically.
604 million in fiscal year 2025. Fiscal year 2024, they got about 800,000, and in fiscal year 2023, they got $904,059. This place right here. Yes.
We're outside of it.
So like,
well, this is actually 2 daycares are registered here. One of them is Mako, which you see on this sign. The other one is Mini Child Care Center. And between the two of these child care centers, they're pulling in about $3 million a year. And there are no children. Every facility as you go to, the windows will be blocked out so you can't see in. There's nobody here. You won't see a single child at any of these facilities.
There are indeed no windows. All the windows are blacked out right here.
Yeah,
all right, let's go in.
Like solar panels on them, the solar reflectors.
And the child care center is locked. Should we ring the doorbell? Yeah. Try to get in, ring the doorbell. Nobody showed up. They're open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. it says here on their sign, yet there's absolutely nobody here. And this building here, right here, has generated millions of dollars, and it seems like business isn't even open right now, and it's a weekday. And if this was a daycare center, it wouldn't just be in some industrialized building. There would be maybe like a playground or something outside, or...
There's no...
All right, well, that's the first one. Minnesota state flag change.
Location.
And the fraud only gets more from here. Make sure you stay till the very end of this video to see exactly how much fraud we find by the time we are done. And before we go to the next location, I want to show you something super interesting about the flags of Minnesota.
And here in Minnesota, if you take a look at the Minnesota state flag, they recently changed it, and it very much so resembles the flag of Somalia. And really quick, I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of this video, Opus Clip. What used to just be an AI clipper has now become the most powerful.
2025, $1,042,059. In fiscal year 2024, $1,059,078. And in fiscal...
This door is locked.
This facility is licensed for 40 children. 0 children. I've come by this place 100 times. I've never seen a child here, ever. The only thing I've ever seen is someone standing outside smoking.
What's crazy about this is that last daycare center is that green building right there. And the other daycare center right now is right here. These buildings should be operating as they're receiving literally millions of dollars.
I knocked on the door, and to my surprise, somebody actually answered the door.
Hello? Can we speak? I would like to check a child in the daycare.
Why?
Can I speak to a manager?
Why?
Where can I get paperwork to file for my son? I wanted to put my son Joey in daycare.
And after a few questions, the lady went silent.
Looks like little Joey Shirley ain't going to daycare here. And now where are we going?
Now we're going to Sweet Angel Child Care.
We're in the middle of a strip mall here inside of
Oh, right. Oh, boy.
this neighborhood.
In fiscal year 2025, this facility, which says it's licensed for 74 kids, was paid $1.26 million in tax money. And there are no kids, and all the facilities are the same way, all of them.
Let's see if anyone opens.
Yeah, let's see.
Once again, I tried to find a spot for my son Joey, and they would not open the door.
I want to put my son Joey in daycare. Cause I need a spot to put my son
They
Joey.
keep asking why.
Yes.
Is this your daycare center?
No, so I work there. What's happened?
I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the doors.
You work here?
I was, yeah. What's happened?
Where are the kids?
Yeah?
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids? They got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says they have a capacity for 74 children.
When?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota website. You work here and you don't know?
I don't know. I was there before. I don't know what's going on.
Were there any kids when you worked here?
He's there. Kids there. What's
How
happened?
many?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
You worked here. Okay, well then you're not of any help.
Can I put my son in a daycare here?
No, I don't know.
Can I speak to someone?
No, I don't know.
No? Yeah, I would like to see if I can put my son Joey here.
Who's your son, Joey?
My son Joey. Can I check out daycare center?
I'm not my son. No! You're a liar. I'm the owner.
Do you put your kid here in this daycare?
No.
There is one child in there. Yeah, I'd like to know if this is a legit business.
Me, I'm scared of you too. How come I explain everything?
You're scared of me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of your curry.
Because of my color. You said you're scared of me because of my color. Does that make you a racist?
Yeah, no.
But
no.
you said you're scared of me because of my color.
I'm not saying you're racist.
You said you're scared of me because of my color. That makes you a racist. So right now,
This is my
they're all
tax
getting mad
money.
because he's showing the
I
paperwork
don't
of
know
this
that.
business being registered as a business. 74 children,
I've
no
lived my
children.
whole life
We
here.
saw one child when the lady opened up the door.
Wow.
So now
where did
they're
this
all
money
getting mad.
go? What was this money spent on? 1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
Ask the owner and the kids.
Well, then why are you talking
That's
for the
not my
owner
proof.
if you're
That's
telling me
not
to
my
talk
proof.
to the owner?
I'm sorry. I'm not understand what you're talking about.
Do you have a child here?
No.
Does anybody?
No.
Where are the 74 kids? Did you lose them?
Why are they
Did
so
you lose
like,
these kids?
I guess they're
Do I need to call
Muslims? I don't
someone? Do
know.
I need to issue an Amber Alert for missing children? Are these
All the
children
ladies are
missing?
fat.
It's not my business that
good.
children are missing. 74 infants and toddlers, preschool.
The proof's right there. There's no children anywhere.
It's from the state of Minnesota right here.
I think we're moving on to the next location. Yeah. Have a good day.
Okay.
As we continue to show the blatant fraud that was taking place here in Minnesota, Somalis started
Minnesota?
following us around the
Really?
city.
And now we're being followed by the Somalis. This is another daycare center, absolutely no signage, and there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. $5 million within the past
5.9
two.
million in 2 years. 5.9 million they received in 2 years. That facility right there.
$5.9 million. That one facility. That's tax money. I'm blown away, man. This is crazy.
And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now.
From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning Center, which actually spells Quality Learning Center on the outside of their sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here at this daycare.
Spelled right.
So this is Quality Learning Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open
They
up.
said they spelled learning wrong.
Don't open up.
How do you?
Dude, who's this freaking old lady right here? Shut up. Don't open up.
You have ice here, ma'am. I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up.
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up. We have ice.
And what do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children
Don't open up.
and getting $4 million
Wonder who
over
she
the
votes
Open up.
for.
It's ice.
$4 million in the last 2 years?
Go away.
What do you think about that? Are you in
Go
favor?
away.
Are you in favor of that?
Go away.
You know where
You're
the-
not welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you.
Are you in favor of $1.9
Shame
million
on you. It's
going
ice.
illegally,
Don't open up.
fraudulently to this business that has Quality Learning Center but can't even spell learning right on the door?
Don't open up.
Ma'am, we are not ICE.
I don't care who you are. You don't belong here.
I belong here
Why
just
do
like you belong here.
Don't open up. It's ice.
You do realize that
God.
there's supposed to be 99 children in here at this building, but there's no one here.
Bro.
This is a child
Minnesota
daycare center.
says 99 children. Paid $1.9 million this year in CCAP funding. Do you know where the children are? Were they kidnapped?
She just, doesn't she look like such a happy individual? Just,
Run away?
dude.
Where are the children? This is state of Minnesota. Right here.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley, ma'am.
And who are you with?
Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, so who are you with here?
Oh, he's just been doing some research investigating the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm with Nick Shirley.
This lady, she's calling us ICE. We're just trying to put law and order back in the streets of the United States. Get rid of all the fraud. Have you ever?
Yeah, I mean, so I don't question any of this fraud. This is like such obvious, blatant fraud. One thing I would point out is, Trump met with the president of Israel basically right around all of this time. And I'm always super skeptical about anything going on, right? So I always try to go, what's happening elsewhere, right? Like what else is going on during these real viral moments. And that was something that I believe they met in Florida. And, I watched some of the press conference and Trump didn't exactly look like super ecstatic. So, I don't know what that was about, what they were discussing or agreeing to, but, not that this is not legitimate. I definitely think this is, but sometimes I wonder if stuff like this is not like in back pockets and they like take these things out to draw attention. Not that attention shouldn't be drawn to this. I mean, this is ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know. I may be stretching here, but that was something that was just interesting to me when there's these viral kind of, contentious moments happening. I'm always very skeptical. And so I kind of like to, what else is going on in the world right now? It's like when the crazy viral political things happen and you never hear about all of the government officials meeting to vote at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's like there was this big distraction, watch the right hand while the left hand. So something to consider, something to just be interested in if you wanted to go take a look at that and make your own, assumptions or, formulate your own opinions.
Ever seen children at that daycare center right there?
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. It says the child. You've never seen daycare.
I haven't seen anybody in here.
We're gonna educate you on something. So what do you think about this daycare center? They spelt learning wrong. They've received over $1.9 million this year alone, and they're supposed to have 99 children here.
I don't see it.
99 children.
Have you ever seen any children here?
None at all. None.
This year they got 1.9 million. Last year they got 1.5 million of your tax money for 99 children. We just want to know where are the kids?
Right.
Where are the children?
I don't see them. I've been here since 2017. I haven't seen anybody like
Never
that here.
seen a child here.
No, not at all.
And so you've
Many
never
years.
seen a child here for 8 years?
Nope, not at all.
That's crazy.
And how does that make you feel knowing that this place is receiving
Disgusting.
$1.9 million?
It's disgusting. I mean, what the hell? They stealing the money. That's a federal grant too. That's if they get caught for that's a federal offense. I know, I studied law.
And do you think Tim Waltz should go to jail for all the fraud that he's...
I'll be curious to see, like, if anyone in the upper echelon levels of responsibility is held accountable, you know, like Tim. We'll see. I doubt it.
Enabled here in his state?
That's him doing this? Heck yeah. He's got to be held accountable for this. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason what's going on here. It's simple. It's nothing there. It's a parking lot.
And look, they even spelled learning wrong on their sign.
Man,
for a place that's
be
supposed to be educating children.
And he's doing shit.
That's crazy. I mean, who runs it? Who supposedly runs it?
Somalians.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, yeah, it's just, I've never seen nobody here at all.
So how long have you been living here?
Since 2017, 2018.
You've never seen a single child walk in that building?
No, not at all.
So this daycare center is literally just a place to traffic money. $1.9 million just this year alone. And this guy's been living here for 8 years and has never seen a single child walk through those doors. There's no windows either.
No.
It looks like it's just the
only
side
window
of
they
this
do have, the
restaurant.
door, is blacked out.
Yep, I see that. I've never seen anybody
Wouldn't that
in
be
there.
where the kitchen is
Within
usually?
just a few hours, we nearly approached $20 million in fraud, and we headed over to George Floyd's neighborhood to expose more of the fraud taking place.
This place is called Future Leaders Early Learning Center,
Oh, they got
and it's
learning
licensed
spelled
for
right. That's nice.
90 children. And in fiscal year
3.6
2025,
million.
they received $3.6 million. In fiscal year 2024,
Bruh.
they received $3 million. So in 2 years, they got $6.67 million, claiming they have 90
million.
children every day of the week, 5 days a week. So let's
these
find
people
out.
are making just about more money than NBA athletes.
And we don't even know if they're paying taxes, but we don't know where this money is going. Is it going to terrorism? Where is it going? But it's theft, it's fraud. And the reason I'm involved is I want it to stop. I care about Minnesota. I'm doing this for the people of Minnesota. I don't make a dime off all this time I've spent on this.
All right, let's skip to the next one. Oh, okay, entering daycare. We get into one. Let's see.
Little Joey, my son, little Joey here. Is there paperwork, or can I check out the daycare? No. Why can't I check out the daycare?
Manager's not here.
Okay, but if I can I get paperwork or anything to submit my son, little Joey, to come in here to daycare? We'd really like to put Joey in this daycare. We've heard great things.
She looks like she's been crying or hit or something. I don't know.
No, I would like your business card, actually.
Maybe it's just because it's cold.
You talk to your manager.
Okay, can I speak with somebody? Where are the children at? Are there children here today?
No.
No children.
Yes.
Why are there no children?
Two of Mexico.
Would my son, little Joey, have friends to play with here?
No.
No.
Yes.
No friends for little Joey.
Yes. Sorry.
Ah, dang it. Well, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
So, little Joey would not be accepted to that daycare.
Joey's still homeless.
Joey's still looking for daycare.
And because little Joey couldn't get into a daycare,
Joey's
we went to
still
an
homeless.
autism center, as they have been popping up everywhere as a
this
rise
is-
of
this is
autism has
dirty,
occurred
man.
here in Minnesota because of
And what's crazy is these organizations are permitted or licensed or whatever it is to care for kids, man. Like, dude, you know, it's one thing that they're doing this to fraudulently basically get paid tax money, which is obviously awful, but like, what if they were doing it to get kids, man, to like traffic kids or something? You know, it's like a kid gets dropped off and gone. You know, I don't know. I mean, just Minnesota. What are y'all doing? I'm curious if this is happening elsewhere in the country.
the government funds that they're receiving. I tried to check my son Joey into an autism center.
We've been going to a lot of these daycare centers. We're trying to find a spot for our little boy Joey, but we thought maybe we could check him in the autism center because none of the daycare centers are open. Yeah, and how many kids do you guys have at this autism center?
I can't give you a number now.
Like more than 5?
Probably, yeah.
Probably, so you don't really know. What do you guys think about like the fraud that's been labeled on the autism centers here? What do you guys do think about the fraud, or how come the autism centers are popping up?
I can't answer.
What news? Are you a news reporter?
My name's Nick. We're doing a little documentary trying to find little Joey a spot to put himself in one of these centers here, because there's
So why are you asking us about like,
the fraud.
frauds and stuff like that?
Yeah, because we want to make sure we're going to legit business if we're going to bring our little boy Joey here.
This is not a Joey spot.
This is
But that's our number on the other call. But this is we can't let you guys in. So.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So
like
once
they're just,
again,
like,
little
living there
Joey,
or
he
something.
can't even go to daycare, and now they won't even accept him if he has autism.
And again, no kids. Couldn't tell you how many kids they serve.
After being able to provide no evidence of them actually being an autism center in a place where a child could go, they shut the door and we headed to the next fraudulent daycare center that was just around the corner.
We're on to the next location. We're still trying to find little Joey a place to go to get some daycare.
So where we're going now is a place called Super Kids Daycare.
Daycare center. We have a bus out here. No one's inside. Licensed for over 50 kids. No children anywhere. But yet, millions of dollars every single year.
So the sign says Creative Minds Daycare. They got in so much trouble. They had so many violations.
Get in on this part. Let's skip to
Burned through $24 billion in 2 years.
While they actually aren't providing anything. In fact, the FBI just did a raid a few days ago on a building similar to the one we are about to enter. Inside of this building, there were 14 of nearly the exact same businesses offering the exact same services.
Right here, you have a list of all of the healthcare companies. Loads of them right here. We want healthcare.
No, it's okay.
Yes, we'd like to speak about getting healthcare here.
No.
Why can't I get healthcare here?
No, wait.
Warning, you are under video surveillance. No trespassing, security, armed.
It's so, they're not even pretending. They're just like, no, go
This
away.
is the strangest place I've ever been to get healthcare. Just a bunch of different places. Healthcare here, healthcare right here. Another healthcare company right here. There are 3 healthcare companies inside of this building right here in this room of 7C. Now we have another Helping Hands, Home Care LLC, another healthcare company. Present Help right here. We're looking for the best rates of healthcare here inside this building because we have so many options. Who can we talk about getting the best healthcare?
I don't know.
I don't
No?
know.
Sorry.
All right. We will not get any healthcare here. David, this is one of the stranger places I've ever been. Literally, healthcare every door you go to.
It's crazy.
Yet nobody will give you a rate. How much money do you think's been funneled through this building?
Every year, I would say 50 to 60 million at least.
And finally, we were accepted into one of the daycare centers and they actually took down our information to give us a rate. However, when we left, we were then met with the police.
We received a complaint that gentleman matching your description were in this building harassing the individuals who stay here.
Oh, we're checking out the rates for healthcare. Because there's 14 healthcare companies inside this building, so.
Okay.
Well, that's not what he said. He said there's 14 companies here, and he's trying to assume because they're Somali providers, everyone here is fraudulent.
Okay.
So he's here with some kind of like propaganda.
No, we're just checking.
Oh yeah,
This is
propaganda.
This is a,
you racist
area that we're
bigot.
allowed to enforce
How
trespassing ordinance.
dare you
Is there
look
any
into
other
any
reason
of
you
this
guys are
because
here?
they're Somali.
Well, we were checking rates.
No, he's not.
We were checking rates. We asked for rates.
No, you're not.
Okay. I'm gonna have, if you guys are all good, we're gonna step outside and we can continue this conversation.
All right, let's leave. So, all right, we're getting escorted out right now. The police have arrived. We were checking out the rates, seeing what was happening inside this building. No one would really speak with us. We did go inside the one daycare center, and she actually did give us rates for childcare. Much respect to that lady. What's the problem, officer?
Well, so again, we've been getting reports from multiple individuals that you guys were harassing individuals who work here. At the end of the day, this is private property, and it's one that
They're
people are
harassing
allowed
my
to ask you
tax
to leave, and it's
dollars,
also one the
bro.
Minneapolis Police Department is allowed to enforce trespassing ordinance at this address.
Yeah.
So
As we got escorted out of this building, the Somalis filmed us as we
look at
left,
that.
and we headed over to the
they
next
know what's
building
up.
that had
They know
22
what's
of the
up.
same home health care providers operating from
Yeah,
inside of the
bro.
building.
Right here you have multicultural home care. And right here it says it's open, but can't even get in. Another Reliance Recovery Center. Mercy and Grace Care, Inc. Right here you have Denden Eritrean Youth Development Association of Minnesota. Another Child Care Center. Welcome to Bright Beginning Center. But what do you guys think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Sorry. No comments. Can I please?
Right here, you have Serenity Quality Care. All of these businesses are literally the same type of business, providing the same service in the same building.
If something gets done about this, a lot of people are about to be in trouble, I would expect. And if you don't see, I don't know, man, if you see like 1 or 2 raids and it's like, oh yeah, we're taking it, and the FBI like raids like 1 or 2 places or something, it's like, okay, well, it's sad that like a, 21-year-old or however old Nick is, independent YouTube journalist is having to expose this level of fraud when it's so blatantly obvious. This is what Elon's people were uncovering, where they were like, dude, there's just wires and checks going out and we can't even see, where to, where are they being cut to? It's like these blank checks that are just, and this is probably part of that, right? It's like billions of dollars of just, it's like someone filed some paperwork and jumped through all the hoops and then said, yeah, 54 kids or 28 kids or whatever. And then the money just gets sent to them. This is nuts, dude. This is nuts, man. But they'll come after your ass. Like, this has been a tough year for me in real estate. I haven't even done my taxes yet. Like, I'm going to do my taxes, but like, I am broke. It's been such a tough year. And it's like, they'll come out, a couple years of not doing your taxes. It's like maybe a few grand in taxes that you owe or something, right? It's like they're gonna, yeah, but like these guys, millions, billions. It's so crazy, man. This is so nuts.
Another, Convenience Home Healthcare, Aid, Inc., and Child Friendly Space. All these companies get money from the government. Why would you have the same company essentially inside of the same building, door to door? Right here, Queenly Home Healthcare. It just does not make sense. If you were trying to operate a business, you'd want to have less dollars. Let's see if anybody's inside. Now we're inside of the building where there's apparently 4 child care centers. We met this lady and we followed her to the back of the building where the daycare was supposedly at. So right here we have 2 child daycare centers. We have the Minnesota Child Care Center, and then we also have Nuna. Between the two, $2.66 million. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Why are you recording?
Yes. We would like to know.
Well, it says we're trying to figure out 102 children. Is that for this facility?
What is the name? I see
It's from the state of Minnesota website.
They're covering their faces.
It says you have 102 children here in your child care.
Which child care name is a lot of
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's from the state of Minnesota's website. We're just wondering where the children are.
Where the children are?
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here, and you got $2.66 million this year in funding, and $2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
And where are you? Which department? That is harassment.
Oh, we are from ourselves.
Yeah.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Look at that. Shut us down. Where are the children at? No children inside of this daycare center. And look, this daycare center right here, no children inside of this daycare center. But between those buildings, over $2.6 million. We were just curious, where are the children at? Do you know where the children are at? No. Where are the children at in these daycare centers?
I don't care.
How can these child...
I don't know if I would have necessarily like phrased it this way, like, where are their children? Where are they? Like Batman, like, where are they? Where are their children? But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could have phrased this better a little bit, but like, it's not even that big of a deal. It's just, it's so obvious, like, what's going on here. It's so crazy. All right, let's skip ahead.
Truth of what's happening here in Minnesota.
Where are they?
There's a bunch of white people doing the same thing. We'd be talking about the same issue. This is just fraud at unprecedented levels here inside of Minnesota. It's actually very concerning. Where are the children at inside of these buildings? They're nowhere to be seen. Millions of dollars are being sent. The children are at. We have the paper right here. Come here.
Who are you, first of all?
My name's Nick Shirley.
You don't have any permission to record me, period.
Can we talk outside?
You don't have permission to record.
She doesn't either have. She doesn't have permission to record me.
No, you cannot stop people on the street and question them.
We can ask.
You don't have any permission.
Where are the children?
I will sue you. You don't have any permission. We have nothing to do with this. You understand?
Then are there
So leave. Please leave.
Are there children here?
Please leave.
Where are the children? $2.6 million for a daycare center.
You ask whoever you think is doing that. You don't know what you're talking about. So leave.
Tell us what's happening here then.
I said leave.
We're wondering what's happening.
We are not a child care. We are nothing to do with it. We're common people walking.
Yes, we're not accusing you. We're asking where the children are at.
Don't ask me anything.
We're not accusing you. We're asking the daycare centers.
I am not going to answer. And you have.
Where are the children at?
Bro, then we don't want to talk to you. It's fine.
We just want to know where are the children.
Who you work for?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Who do you work for?
I work for myself, Nick Shirley.
Okay, what are you recording?
We're wondering where are the children? $2.66 million for
You're not talking to
the Minnesota
right
Child Care Center.
You're not talking to the right person.
Are there children that come here?
Away, dude.
Answer the question. Are there children?
Yeah.
There's no children inside this building.
I don't know who you're talking to.
That's just a simple question. Where are the children at? David, they won't even answer. We asked him, plain and simple, where are the children? Do children come here?
This is why I've had my life. I've been attacked twice. Once with a knife, and the other time
and we headed to the state capitol where they're having a meeting about the fraud to confront the state representatives and people in the government who have enabled and let this fraud happen. Inside of this committee, a Republican representative showed charts showing exactly how this fraud has
African Mineral Company
been committed and who is profiting and connected.
Real estate brokerage. Several realtors run healthcare companies. That's weird. As a real estate agent, that just caught my eye. I was like, what is that?
All the dots. And while the Democrat representatives looked into the abyss, one of them spoke about how none of this is building trust and how this is a nonpartisan issue. So I went and confronted her after that.
Yes, but he has some very valid questions to ask about what's going on here in Minnesota. And do you think this fraud
I don't know who
crosses?
you are.
My name's Nick Shirley. Do you think this fraud is Republican or Democrat, or just facts that fraud is happening?
I think the fact that
Because
you're talking about it as a partisan issue.
Well, because that's what I heard you talking about.
I know what I said is that
because
what we're talking about is
we want to build trust, but fraud is fraud. So why should we be enabling fraud to happen here?
No, I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
Okay, sir.
No. This
Sir,
is not.
sir.
When are you going to hold Governor Walz? No. She is a representative for the state of Minnesota. Yes or no?
Excuse me.
Yes. Are you?
If you're going to talk to me like
are
that.
you the state? I'm a disability advocate.
I heard you, and
get
you got a chance
overstimulated.
to testify.
Thank you for testifying today.
No.
Ma'am, the facts are the facts that fraud is happening here.
Yeah.
And it's not a nonpartisan issue. How come you think fraud has been able to happen so much underneath?
I think
the
if you've
government
been
here?
listening to our hearings, we've had now 10 hearings on this. And so there's really good data from the people who both work within the administration as well as who, both Democrat and Republicans. I think what you heard today is that the Republicans who control this committee are not actually interested in solving fraud. What they're interested in is telling a story.
This fraud has happened underneath Democrat leader Tim Walz.
There has been Medicaid fraud across the country under Democrats and Republicans. There's fraud within the Trump administration. We have is fraud. Private providers have made government a mark. And so every person running government, Democrats or Republicans, are dealing with the issue of how to keep fraudsters out of our public payment. We're also dealing with veterans. We're dealing with consumers. I hope you're looking at that. If you look at United Health, currently is being charged with defrauding Medicare. You know who runs Medicare? President Trump. Medicaid fraud is a 50-state issue. And so, again, it is not a partisan issue. There are Democrats and Republicans who are sitting in that committee talking about it. But what you did here was the Republican chair say she's not turning information over to the one person in government who can stop payment. And I hope you print that.
Thank you for coming today.
Okay. Well,
why all three of these like Democrats? They're all fat. You see, all three. They're all fat. Why are they all fat? All right. I'll let it go.
Minnesota that we live in, and these politicians are just walking off thinking it's okay Tuesday, and they want to go visit the Trump, they want to blame the Trump administration. We have Democrats blaming ICE. I'm tired. My people are suffering. I'm scared for my little brother.
And I feel bad.
My people are suffering, and these people just walk off.
Very emotional.
We have a governor who fucking doesn't care. How many more people are gonna freaking die? How many more people are gonna go homeless? And how many more people are gonna be trafficked in our freaking system?
Yeah, I agree with this. It's time to hold corrupt politicians and fraudsters accountable. We all work too hard, yeah, no shit. Well, I think overall that was excellent journalism. This is what journalists used to do 20 years ago. Look at that. This is why the legacy media is a joke. Yeah, I mean, it took basically a kid to uncover all of this fraud, this level of fraud. I mean, so much money. Tim Walton, yeah, that won't happen. He won't even get a slap on the wrist. I doubt it. Give this researcher a medal. As a Minnesotan, why is my local media not doing major stories on this daily? The lady yelling ICE should be in jail. That was an old white lady, I think. Oh, man. All federal money for the state of Minnesota should be immediately stopped, period. A 23-year-old, okay, he's 23, shows up and does more thorough fraud reporting in 2 days than the Star Tribune and the NPR have done in the last 10 years. In Maine also, protect Nick Shirley. Okay, yeah, so I'm curious if the FBI has raided any of them yet. I think I saw something, FBI raids.
Developing tonight here at 6, the federal government has ramped up operations in Minnesota following new allegations of fraud there. Good evening, I'm Preston Phillips.
And I'm Mary Naum. Homeland Security posted new video of agents reportedly going door to door at suspected fraud sites. The escalation follows a now viral video that shows what appear to be empty daycare centers, mostly run by the Somali community that receive millions of taxpayer dollars. FBI Director Kash Patel promised a surge of resources to investigate, and lawmakers in the House are expanding their own investigation.
Well, it's amazing to me that a 23-year-old journalist, a YouTuber.
All right. So, yeah, it is happening. They are starting to do something about this. So there you have it. That's what all the hype's about. Seems like, honestly, good journalistic reporting. It's crazy that such a young guy is the one who's having to put himself out there at risk even to uncover some of this stuff. So, yeah, hopefully something gets done. I'll definitely be watching over the next couple weeks to see if anything actually happens. You know, there's going to be a big crackdown. Like, we'll see. I hope there is. You know, it's like, dude, get these people out of here. Cut off all this funding. This is tax dollars that we could use for so many other things. I mean, we could help actual Americans. We could help, you know, our veterans. You know, we could help clean up our infrastructure. There's so much stuff we need done as a country, and this, you know, print money into oblivion game, it's just not going to happen. You know, I mean, eventually we will print ourselves into a deep pile of shit. And this, I mean, all this money spending is insane. No wonder they can't balance the budget when billions of dollars is just being thrown at I mean, I don't even know if these are citizens. I assume a lot of these people are probably immigrants. They're not even citizens. I mean, dude, this is nuts, bro. So, yep, that's wild. All right, well, I'm out of here. That's crazy. I don't even know. I'm just, wow. All right, peace, y'all.